Live from the 107th floor of the Cat Country 107.3 studios, just outside beautiful Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge. It's your chance to fire up your brain and show South Jersey exactly who you are. Now, here are your hosts, Joe and Jahna.
All right, here we go. Jahna, who's our contestant today?
We've got Blaze from Hamilton.
Blaze, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Blaze, we have a question for you before we get started with our contest here.
It's early, just be ready.
This is not a contest question, but in feet, Blaze, guess how high you've ever been off the ground in feet.
In feet?
Yes.
Jumping or like actually on a building or a plane?
Either or. I'd say the highest you've ever been off planet Earth has been how many feet?
Regardless of where it came from.
Feet of plane, just 30,000 feet.
There you go.
All right, I like that answer.
Works, yeah.
All right, I like that answer. All right, let's get to our our 5 things you have to name, Blaze. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what you have to name in 10 seconds. You have to give us 5 answers, and then I'll repeat it, and then I'll say go, and the timer is going to start, so you'll have 10 seconds to answer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Blaze, here comes your Sunrise Challenge.
All right.
Name 5 major league sports teams, and by major league sports teams, I mean NBA, baseball, hockey, or football.
Okay.
Name 5 major league sports teams whose nicknames don't end with the letter S. So one more time, name 5 major league sports teams whose names don't end with the letter S. Blaze, go.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think for him.
Not the Phillies, not the Eagles.
No. Not the Sixers. Not the Flyers.
Oh my God.
Oh, Blaze, I'm sorry, your time is up.
No! But he gets Union, like the soccer team?
No, they're not a major sports.
You didn't say soccer.
Blaze, your total is 0 today. Thanks for playing.
Oh, Blaze. That was really hard, Joe.
This has been the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge from Cat Country 107.3. Waking up with Joe and Jahna, Cat Country 107.3.
Friday morning, the 4th day of October. Today's known as 10-4 Day. Gonna have to break out the CB lingo later, Breaker 19.
Isn't that a cop car?
CB radio.
CB radio. Like the thingy.
Yes. But
like
but people used to have it in their own cars back in the 70s.
Really?
Yes.
Just for fun?
Yes, exactly.
That's what you did for fun back then.
Travel around the countryside and talking your CB radio. Breaker 19.
See, those were chat rooms.
Looking for a bear report. That's exactly right. That was the original social media after radio.
Right.
Yeah. It's also Cinnamon Roll Day today, World Smile Day. Go up to somebody and tell them they don't smile enough.
Please don't. You might get punched. Don't listen to that advice.
Ladies and gentlemen, late breaking. I didn't know this. Today is National Taco Day.
Yeah.
I think this is one of 10 National Taco Days.
But listen, we'll celebrate each and every one, so it's fine.
Speaking of celebrating, if Taco Day isn't enough, it's National. Good morning, we're Joe.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Things you need to know this morning. Well, that was quick.
Back on the chain.
There are reports that striking dock workers are already back to work this morning. Sources say a tentative agreement was reached last night on wages The strike had led to uncertainty about the movement of supplies as the nation heads into the holiday season.
So you don't need to stock up on toilet paper, okay? We're good. Police in Summers Point are searching for a suspect who assaulted an 83-year-old woman outside a grocery store this week. I know, seriously. It happened Wednesday morning at the Acme in Summers Point. Police say the suspect approached the woman from behind and snatched her purse. You don't do that to an old lady, man. The woman was taken to a nearby hospital, but there's no update on her condition.
The Phillies will play the New York Mets in their playoff series, which begins tomorrow afternoon at 4 at Citizens Bank Park. The Mets came back last night in the 9th inning to eliminate the Milwaukee Brewers. Score of the game last night was 4-2. Now the Philadelphia Eagles have a bye this weekend. They'll be back in action a week from Sunday.
And your South Jersey weather for today, partly to mostly sunny with a high of 73.
Weather brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms and prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm prep.
And coming up on Jahna's Fangirl Update in 10, Garth Brooks is being accused of rape. That's coming up. Cat Country 107.3.
Good morning. We're Joe and Jahna. Time now for Jahna's Fangirl Update.
We'll get to the Garth Brooks drama in 1 second, but I want to remind you to make sure you're here at 7:55 this morning. We've got the name of the first headliner for the 2025 Barefoot Country Music Fest. So exciting. All right, yeah, we got to get to this Garth Brooks tea, shall we? It's piping hot. He's been accused of rape and sexual assault. Crazy. It's just wild. She's only known to social media right now as Jane Rowe, but she was his former makeup artist. Garth has made a statement last night that he's allegedly been asked for millions of dollars by the accuser. He said that, listen, hush money is hush money, and he's not going to give into it because that would be admitting to behavior that he's just incapable of. There's so much more on this. We have to dive in, but everything we know about the allegations against Garth Brooks is up for you to check out right now on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That's Jahna's Fangirl Up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Congratulations to these folks. Janice Mosier, Carol Cooper, Todd Lefevre, Chad Bailey, Walter Smith, Debbie Jackson, some of our latest Cash Cow winners.
They all got cash going into the weekend. You could be next.
Cash Cow is powered by Bennett Chevy and BennettChevy.com. 10 chances today. We're going to give it the chance to win up to $30,000 in cash. First chance will be at 8. Jahna, we have lots of winning going on today, including a last chance to win tickets to see Trace Adkins tonight. He's at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. We're going to give away those Trace Adkins tickets about 7:15 or so be ready to win. Country 107.3, Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country Joke of the Morning. We do this every weekday morning at this time. Best way to get us your joke is right on our app called Cat Country 107.3. Hit the message us button. That's what Daniel did. Daniel lives in Buna.
Well, thank you, Daniel.
And thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, from Daniel, here's the Cat Country Joke of the Morning. My girlfriend borrowed $100 from me. After 3 years when she separated, she returned exactly $100. I lost interest in this relationship.
Literally.
1.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cash Cow returns today, 8:20, your first chance to win. We also have a chance to win Trace Adkins tickets for tonight's show.
Gonna be so good.
Doing that at 7:15 on a brand new show we call I Call BS. We'll give you 3 statements. You tell us which one is BS, and you'll win tickets to see the big guy, Trace Adkins, tonight at the Hard Rock in Atlantic City. Also, we've got a big announcement just before 8 o'clock this morning.
This is the one that you've been waiting for. They've been releasing hints all week on social media, and now you're finally going to find out that first headliner of the 2025 Barefoot Country Music Festival. We're excited.
We'll have that about 7:55 this morning here at Cat Country 107. Cat Country 107.3, Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country Dumb Story of the Morning.
All right, where are we going?
West Seneca, New York. Police reported a man stole 3 Shark vacuum cleaners from a Big Lots store. How did they know it was a man? They saw him on store security video. How did they know it was this man? His name was on the back of his hoodie. Just like a football player.
That'll do it. There you go. I'm just trying to figure out why you need 3 vacuums.
It's Cat Country 107.3, Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Big shout out to my friends at Range 609 in Rio Grande, Range 609 and United Uniforms. They're right there on Route 47 in Rio Grande. They do this often. Whenever there's something bad that happens in the country, they help out. They're going to send a truck with donations down to North Carolina's areas hit hard by the hurricane this past week. They're looking for donations. And when we say clothing, we mean new clothing. Batteries, baby formula, baby wipes, plastic cutlery, portable phone chargers, flashlights, lighters, candles, cleaning supplies, pajamas, clothing, air mattresses, paper plates, all-weather boots, water bottles, water purification tools, and more. Again, our friends at United Uniform and Range 609 in Rio Grande sending a truck loaded with supplies to North Carolina next week to help those hit by the hurricane. You can help out, drop off your items anytime, especially this weekend at United Uniforms and Range 609. Good morning. We're things you need to know this morning. Well, that was quick.
Back on the chain. I'm a hard-working man.
There are reports this morning that striking dock workers are already back on the job in many places. Sources say a tentative agreement was reached yesterday on wages. The strike had led to uncertainty about the movement of supplies as the nation heads into the holiday season.
Your paper towels and your toilet paper are fine. That's what that means. Police in Summers Point are searching for a suspect who assaulted an 83-year-old woman outside a grocery store.
What's wrong with you, dude?
I know, man. Come on. It happened Wednesday morning at the Acme in Summers Point. Police say the suspect approached the woman from behind, snatched her purse. You can't do that to an old lady, my guy. The woman was taken to a nearby hospital, but there's no update on her condition. So.
It's gone and you can't tell that one back.
The Phillies will play the New York Mets in their playoff series, which opens up tomorrow afternoon at 4 at Citizens Bank Park. The Mets came back in the 9th inning last night to eliminate the Milwaukee Brewers. The Eagles have a bye this weekend. They'll be back in action a week from Sunday.
And your South Jersey weather for today, partly to mostly sunny with a high of 73.
Weather brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms and prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm prep. 3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cat Country morning birthday shout out started right now. Belated happy birthday wishes to Natalie Hofacker of Northfield. Natalie turned 10 yesterday. Yay, Natalie. Brighton Little of Summers Point in Ocean City is 15. Happy birthday, Brighton. Happy birthday to Martin Guzman. Renee Blizzard celebrates today. It's Kyle Lindholm's birthday. Kyle is from Rio Grande. Donna DePiro is celebrating today for number 45. She's from Toms River. Megan Mara Brick is 49. Happy birthday to Tom Simpson of K-Mick Courthouse. Tom is 64. Mike Lehman of Ocean City is 37 today. Kathleen Teagan of Bayville celebrates. And Jay Bixler has a big one today, number 50. Happy birthday, Jay. He's from Toms River. We miss you. Happy one to you as well. The recipient of your Cat Country big birthday shout out today, Mike Lehman of Ocean City. Mike 107.3. Tonight, Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Atlantic City should be quite a show with our friend Trace Adkins performing. Trace Adkins at the Hard Rock. Tickets still available, by the way. We've got 2 tickets to give away right now. Now, if you win these tickets, you must go tonight. The tickets are non-transferable, which means you have to use them. I guess that's it, right? We're going to play a new game. The game's called I Call BS. I give you 3 statements, and you need to tell us which statement is BS. You get it right, you win. I Call BS. If you would like to play for Trace Adkins tickets for tonight's show, be caller 7. 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time to play a new game called I Call BS. We give you 3 statements. You need to tell us which one is BS. If you're correct, you win 2 tickets to see Trace Adkins tonight at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. Let's go to the phone lines with our 7th caller. Cat Country, you are caller 7.
Awesome. How are you today?
Good. Who's this?
Sean.
Sean, where are you from?
Milne.
All right, Sean, we're going to play I Call BS. We're going to give you 3 statements, and you have to tell us which one is BS. Are you ready, Sean?
Yes, sir.
Number 1. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll call it A. Goldfish remember better in cold water. B. Adolf Hitler's favorite movie was King Kong. Or C. Wicker furniture was invented by Clarence Wicker, who also invented the tuba. Which one of those is BS?
I'm going to go with B for BS.
You're going to go with which one?
B. Hitler's favorite movie.
Hitler's favorite movie was King Kong. No, that was true. But wait, I'm going to give you one more chance. Is it A, Goldfish remembered better in cold water. Or C, wicker furniture was invented by Clarence Wicker, who also invented the tuba.
I'm going to go with C.
That is the correct answer. Sean, congratulations. Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the show our little friend.
Da, 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 da.
Phil.
Hi, Phil.
I don't know if I can live up to this week after week, Joseph. It's becoming very, very taxing.
Why? Your voice sounds so great when you do the da-da-das.
But I'm so little, it's hard to do, the whole da-da-da-da-da,
You sound wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know the height of you was affected
your vocal cords?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Learn
his
something
stamina.
new every day.
Climb a ladder, you get a nosebleed, yeah.
You know what I think it is? I think I just hold it out too long, so I'm making him unconscious. I'm sorry. Or unconscious.
What?
I meant self-conscious.
I have no idea
Sorry,
what's going
Phil.
on here. All right.
I did that one time, too, and I got a restraining order.
Yeah,
What-
God.
All right, we're going to play our game called Strip Club or Daycare. Let's get
Not
back to
that there's
the
anything wrong
serious
with that.
stuff. What's that?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right. You ready to play, Jahna?
Yeah, I'm
All right,
always
here we
ready.
go.
Let's
Number
go.
one, Phil. The Sunshine House in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. The Sunshine House, strip club
All right.
or daycare?
We got this.
All right. What do you think, Phil?
Daycare, Joseph,
Yeah,
definitely.
of course it's a
It is a
daycare.
daycare. You're both correct.
Woo!
We moved to number two, Curiosity Corner in Joplin, Missouri. Curiosity Corner, strip club or daycare?
Well, that could go both ways,
Well,
couldn't
that's
it?
why that's
Yeah.
why it's perfect for this show.
Right.
Phil, what do you think?
It might have killed the cat, but I think there's a main stage in that building. I'm going strip club.
It's daycare.
It is a daycare. Jahna takes a 2-1 lead.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, I would hope it's a
We'll go
daycare.
to number three. It's in Denver, Colorado. It's called the Dream House.
Oh,
The
geez.
the Dream House.
Okay.
Strip club or daycare? What do you think, Phil?
The dream house.
The Dream House. Live in the dream. In the dream.
Live in the dream, Phil.
In
That's
the
what Dad
dream
used to
house.
say. Strip club, Joseph.
Daycare.
It is a strip club. That means we go to the fourth question tiebreaker. Here it is.
All right.
Queens, New York, the Honey Pot. The Honey Pot, strip club or daycare? What do you think, Phil?
That's weird no matter how you slice it.
It makes me think of Winnie the Pooh, so I'm going to stay daycare.
Daycare, yeah.
Yo, you're both correct. That means we go to the double overtime fifth question. Last chance. Anaheim, California, the library. Strip club or daycare?
The library.
The library.
Okay.
What do you think, Phil?
Strip club.
Yeah, strip club.
It's a tie. It's a tie in overtime.
Woo! Phil, what are we doing this weekend to celebrate?
Luke Combs, ain't no love in Oklahoma, but there is some talk in Oklahoma and elsewhere this morning because of one of Oklahoma's biggest residents, most famous residents, Garth Brooks, in a little bit of a controversy this morning.
Just
or
a little
lot
bit.
of a controversy,
Oh, yeah.
either one.
It's really rough. He's been accused of rape and sexual assaults by a woman only known as Jane Roe instead of Jane Doe. And she was allegedly his former makeup artist. She made statements that he raped her and sexually assaulted her on multiple occasions. And he says, no, it's a behavior that he's incapable of even comprehending. So this is kind of earth shattering.
Yeah, she's made a lot of explicit remarks. There it says that he made a lot of explicit remarks, sexual advances, and a lot of other stuff. And apparently, the interesting part is Garth knew this was coming because he had previously, back earlier this year, had filed a preemptive lawsuit under the pseudonym John Doe in Mississippi to block the claims from ever becoming public. He's denied the allegations, asserting they're false and could harm his reputation. So,
Yeah.
very interesting story.
It's going to be crazy for all involved over the next couple months. So we'll see what happens with this. Only time will tell at this point.
It's Cat Country 107.3. News.
As promised, we're about to reveal to you the very first headliner of the 2025 Barefoot Country Music Fest. It's going down on the beach in Wildwood in June. Tickets are already on sale. This is a big one. This will be
the 5th annual Barefoot Country Music Fest in Wildwood, June. I don't have the dates in front of me. What's the date, John?
For the 2025 Barefoot Country Music Fest, you are going to want to make sure that you are available June 19th to the 23rd.
There you go.
Just so you know.
23rd.
Yeah.
And the first headliner, first of 4 big acts to be announced,
Is
your CMA and ACM reigning Country Entertainer of the Year, Lainey Wilson.
Yes, this will be her second time on the Wildwood Beach, but
First
this
as a
time,
headliner.
Well, this is her first time as a headliner, yes. So her show is going to be absolutely amazing. Lainey Wilson coming to the beach in Wildwood for the 2025 Barefoot Country Music Fest. We've got all the details up for you thanks to the wonderful Joe Kelly right now on the Cat Country 107.3.com on I said that's funny, and on the Cat Country 107.3 app. So make sure you check that out and get your tickets while you can.
Lainey Wilson, Barefoot Country Music Fest 2020. Good morning. We're Joe and Jahna. Here are 3 things you need to know this morning. Country music's reigning entertainer of the year, Lainey Wilson, has been announced as the first headliner for next summer's Barefoot Country Music Fest in Wildwood.
I got a heart like a truck.
Love that one.
More announcements are coming soon. In the meantime, we understand tickets have been selling very quickly. This summer's event was a sellout. A link to buy tickets is up on the Cat Country 107.3 app.
Police in Summers Point are searching for a suspect who assaulted an 83-year-old woman outside a grocery store this week. What are you doing? It happened Wednesday morning at the Acme in Summers Point. Police say the suspect approached the woman from behind, snatched her purse. The woman was taken to a nearby hospital, but there's no update on her condition.
That was quick.
Back on the chain. I'm a hard-working man.
Reports out this morning striking dock workers here in Jersey and elsewhere are already back on the job. Sources say a tentative agreement was reached on wages. The strike has led to uncertainty about the movement of supplies as the nation heads into the holiday season.
That means your toilet paper, you're going to have plenty of it.
Yay.
All right? And your South Jersey weather for today, partly to mostly sunny with a high of 73.
First headliner announced for next summer's Barefoot Country Music Fest on the beach in Wildwood. It's going to be a great festival. This year's festival sold out, so don't wait. Tickets are as low as they'll ever be right now. They're at catcountry1073.com and the Cat Country 107.3 app. All right, we've got Cash Cow coming up in 8 minutes right now. My favorite tweets from the last 24 hours.
All right, here we go.
There are 5 of them. Number 1, you let your dog in the bed? Heck, I let my dog do my taxes.
I would if they could.
Number 2, capturing my husband's attention is easy. I just refer to a screwdriver as a wrench. Yeah.
Oh. Ha!
Number 3, sorry I'm late. The grocery store moved the aisles around again. That's the worst.
Hate when they do that, and you really will be in there for at least a half hour longer than you anticipate.
Where's the sweet and sour Chinese sauce? I can't find it.
Seriously.
Number 4, you waited too long to put up seasonal decor. Good luck finding a symmetrical pumpkin now.
Yep.
You can have that orange big brown spot on it.
Yeah.
We're Joe and Jahna. These are my favorite tweets. Last one, number 5. I'm surprised to learn very few people wash their underwear in the kitchen sink.
What?
Anyway, HR wants to have another chat. 7.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. In case you missed the big announcement, Lainey Wilson has been announced as the first headliner for next summer's Barefoot Country Music Fest in Wildwood. It's time! Time for Cash Cow. 10 chances today to win up to $30,000 in cash. We'll have 10 cash winners. Yesterday was Janice, Carol, Todd, Chad, Walter, Debbie, and a few other people.
All rolling in some dough for
Let's
the
see
weekend.
if you can win today or even win the big $30,000 top prize. What you need to do is take the code we're about to give you. Go to the Cat Country 107.3 app. Tap on the button that says win $30,000 and type in the code. Your first code of the day, your 8:20 a.m. code is 669.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something bad.
Although the 15-year-old in me says 669.
Don't do it, Joe.
There you go.
Ew. Yeah, you would take it there. 669 is the code that you need right now. You're going to tap the win $30,000 button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. 669 is your code. We'll be back with hopefully a more family-friendly one. I don't know. No promises. Coming up at 9:20 this morning. 669. That's your code right now. 669.
66. Michelle from the Village just hit us up on the app and said, Joe and Jahna, my kids were fighting in the back seat. I didn't hear the 820 code. Can you repeat it?
All right, we're going to do it.
No.
Well, no, we're not.
No, we can't.
Sorry.
You
Joe
kids
said
better behave back there. You stay on your side.
See what you did?
We have 9 other codes for you, though, Michelle. Next one comes your way at 9:20 this morning. It's Cash Cow, powered by Bennett Chevy and BennettChevy.com. It's time to do this.
It's time for Jahna's Picks, brought to you by the original Piccalilli Inn on Route 206 in Shamar. Order your wings for the game at Piccalilliinn.com.
You're actually doing pretty good so far. 12 picks you've made, 8 have been correct.
Yeah.
So you're ahead of the game. We're
8 out of
winning
12
money.
ain't bad. Yeah. And that's why this is going to be interesting this week because the Birds are on a bye. So we got a couple of wild cards to throw at you. The Bears, they've been looking pretty good this year.
I got to do this.
Oh,
Pick
you're
number
right.
1.
Oh, sorry.
Now I can do it. Yeah,
now
yeah.
I can do it. You're right. The Bears have been looking pretty good this year. Panthers, well, they've been struggling to move the ball a little bit, Carolina. That's why Chicago is going to take this W. Bears win it.
Pick number 2.
And here's another wild card to throw at you. Let's look at the Bengals. Cincinnati's been pretty but they're not awful. They're all right. If they take the W at home against Baltimore this weekend, they're going to be in good shape for the season. That's if the defense will hold. Bengals will take this one, I think.
Pick number 3.
All right, listen, the Seahawks, they're not looking great on defense. This could be a really great week for the Giants if they can make something happen, but it's a really long trip. They're going out, playing the Seahawks. The Seahawks are at home. The Seattle offense, they showed Monday night that they can move the ball. I'm going to say that the Seahawks win this. Sorry, Giants.
Here's a Joe Kelly bonus pick. I think Atlanta's going to win this weekend.
LOL.
They played last night. They did win.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I was pretty good.
Look at you go.
Jahna's picks are brought to you by the one and only, the original, the Piccalilli Egg.